starters, or have you figured it out?
Yeah, we will play everybody. So how long that is will kind of determine how things are going a little bit, but everybody's going to play in this game.
Do you expect Travis to play both sides in this one?
Yep.
Is that a hard decision?
All right, you heard it from Coach himself. The starters are going to play on Saturday. First preseason game. We have reached that time. Welcome here into Teal, the show. This is kind of the calm before the storm. I guess we can call preseason a storm. It has been a long road through training camp, but they're going to get out there on the field. Only home preseason game at the bank, so this one's going to be a little bit of fun. Got Kyle hanging out with me tonight. Kyle, we're getting ready for that first preseason game. Got a lot of ground to cover as we try and set the table for what folks can expect.
Hey, I'm more excited knowing that we're going to see a little bit of Travis Hunter, a little bit of the starters. That is definitely a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, a little bit of everybody, a little bit of everything. Now, don't expect too much, but at least just a taste of things. Now, Coach Cohen did say that Robert Hany, the Jaguars center that came from Tampa Bay with him, is one of the guys that convinced him that he needed to roll those starters out there.
He did, and we actually talked to Robert Hany during training camp, and he talked about his relationship with Cohen and kind of the similarities between the offensive coordinator and the head coach, and also just how he's helping the younger guys learn the offense.
Pretty similar, and that's been awesome to see. I was glad that he's being himself and he's doing what he believes and the way he believes it should be done. It's been fun to be a part of.
You must have liked him pretty good to follow him here, right?
Hey, yeah, I did like him a lot. We had a great relationship, and it's cool to continue that with him now, especially in the head coaching role. It's been very cool.
How helpful has it been for maybe the rest of the O-line room to have a guy like you that kind of already came in knowing the offense to maybe be that voice as they try and go through the playbook, you know?
I hope pretty helpful. I've done my best to kind of tell them the things I thought last year when I was learning it for the first time, help bridge that gap a little bit. Yeah. I hope I've done a good job of that, just trying to bring everyone along and make sure we're on the same page.
Being on the same page definitely matters in football, so I know those linemen feel good having a guy like that to help them out.
Yeah, look, having a center that's kind of got a little bit of been there, done that to him in this offense is definitely helpful. Robert Hany said that he really likes about this offense and playing for Coach Cohen is that Coach Cohen is going to play everybody on the offense to their strengths, and that he's not going to try and force something that they're not good at on them. So he said that was maybe his favorite thing about Coach Cohen's offense. He saw that in Tampa Bay, and he's going to see what their strengths are on this Jaguar team. Still early, so only time will tell what they're good at.
So speaking of the offensive line, we did get a depth chart this week.
Okay.
There's maybe some surprises, maybe not. I'm curious, was there any big surprises for you?
No crazy surprises on the Jaguars depth chart. I think there are a couple of things that caught the attention. I know everybody immediately went to hunting for where Travis Hunter is, and he's listed as a wide receiver with the starting group and then maybe as your third corner with an or between him and Jarian Jones. Look, that's not really a red flag for me. I kind of expect that Jarian has had a really good camp, so they're not just going to completely write him off, but I do think Travis Hunter is going to eventually play, and when he's not on the field, Jarian Jones will be there. A couple of the ors that maybe caught my attention, I think that Jack Kaiser or Chad Muma for that backup linebacker spot is one that's worth paying attention to. I think the or back at safety next to Eric Murray's name, it says Eric Murray or Darnell Savage. That one definitely caught my attention because I think there's no circumstance where it's Eric Murray or anybody else. It's Eric Murray and who. So that one definitely caught my attention.
They also have Travis Etienne or Tank Bigsby, which is, I know, another, the running back spot. People always talking about that.
No, I don't think that one's anything to write home about. I know it's Travis Etienne first or Tank, but it's going to be a committee kind of approach in the backfield. Nothing to worry about there. That's about what you can really expect. I think that's a non-thing. We'll be fine there. I think that's about what we've seen. We've seen a lot of the work. They're both going to play. They just play different roles in the offense.
Sorry, so let me just run through this line right here, and then you tell me if you agree with the offensive line. So left tackle, Walker Little. Left guard, Ezra Cleveland. Center, Robert Hany. Right guard, Patrick McCarry. Right tackle, Anton Harrison. Actually, right guard is Patrick McCarry or Chuma Edoga.
Yeah, look, I didn't think the or at guard would be next to McCarry when we got to this point. I thought the or might be Ezra Cleveland or Wyatt Milam. But the rookie struggled a little bit, and Ezra has had a really good camp so far, so he's kind of entrenched himself a little bit. But Chuma Edoga has done some good things out there, and he's kind of forced his way into this conversation. Patrick McCarry has been dealing with some back spasms. It's sidelined him a little bit, opened the door for Chuma Edoga, who is a veteran who's played left tackle in this league for the Dallas Cowboys, filling in there, and now getting some reps at guard. They're going to put their best 5 on the field. And Chuma Edoga has a chance to earn one of those jobs over a guy who's a pretty prized free agent acquisition. We'll see if Chuma can hold off McCarry as he gets healthy, but it's definitely something worth watching.
Yeah, that'll be a battle worth watching. Also, so the wide receivers, you have Hunter, Brian Thomas Jr., and De'Ami Brown. Is that basically what you expected?
Yeah, no surprises. No surprises there. That's what it's going to be. Those are the top 3. We've known that since.
But we've seen Parker Washington. He's been playing well. I mean,
sure.
I expect him to see him maybe a little bit more on Saturday than some of those other guys.
P-Dub's going to play. Look, P-Dub's in the same spot where Jarian Jones is. When Travis Hunter gets a break, which he's going to need a break if he's going to play on both sides of the field, Parker Washington's your next guy up. When Travis Hunter gets a break on defense, Jarian Jones is your next guy up. So those guys are in that kind of situation where, all right, what's the percentage of each side of the football that Travis Hunter is going to end up playing? All right, let's say, sake of conversation, throwing out a number here, 60% on one side. Well, the other 40%, the other guy gets it. And that's going to kind of be the way it works as long as everybody's healthy.
Let's hope they stay healthy. We actually talked to Parker Washington this week as well, and he talked kind of about his celebration, but we also asked him about the offense, and he's liked learning it. He said it's hard, but you know that it's also just putting players in the best position to make some plays.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, honestly, this has been tough. I mean, it's a lot, but at the end of the day, it's so effective understanding that we can move around and, unfold defenses and really get a pre-snap read before we snap the ball. So it's been fun and it's been challenging, but they know that, and coach has been challenging us to continue to get in the book and they keep putting more and more installs, but it's been great for us, and I feel like we're understanding our identity, and it's been great.
Unfold defenses. I like that term. Hopefully we're unfolding a lot of defenses this season.
Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Look, Parker has had a really good camp. He's a guy who's turned a whole lot of heads. Brian Thomas Jr. was one of the guys that got a little bit banged up, missed a day of training camp sick. Parker Washington stepped in, played a little bit out of position, and he said that he wants to be a versatile football player who can play all over the field, and he stepped up and started making plays. So we'll be keeping an eye on Parker Washington on Saturday night when the Jaguars roll out for that first preseason game. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on Teal the Show, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit of sports betting. There are a couple of Jaguars-based prop bets that have caught a little fire for Hard Rock Sports Bet, so we'll talk about those right after this quick break. All right, welcome back here into Teal the Show. All right, Kyle, we're talking a little bit of sports betting, but first you want to talk a little injuries?
Yes, we do have a couple players that I don't think we're going to see on Saturday, so we can just run through those real quick. Mason Smith.
Yep, still on the PUP list.
Caleb Ransall.
Working out, but not going to play.
Eric Armstead.
And the back, he hasn't been seen at practice, really hasn't participated much. Highly surprised if we see him. Hopefully he's back by week 1, but even that's kind of in question at this point.
And then we got an Auburn guy, rookie Jalen McLeod.
Yep, still banged up, not going to be playing.
And then last one, Buster Brown.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for a while, probably won't see him till the end of training camp.
Okay.
All those guys banged up. Not a long list of injuries, but definitely some injuries on guys that could have made an impact.
We definitely want to see some of those back out there before when the regular season starts.
Sure.
They can make an impact.
Yep. All right, let's get into Teal or No Teal. What you got?
All right, this is a little bit of a different Teal or No Teal. We did get some information from the Hard Rock bets on some of these Jaguar-centric ones.
Okay.
And so I just wanted to, go through them with you and see if you think they're good bets or bad bets.
Okay.
So let's see. This first one, most bet teams to win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Jacksonville comes in at number 4. 75-1. Number 1 is Tampa Bay. Number 2 is New York. Number 3 is Pittsburgh. And then you got the Jaguars at 4.
Hey, somebody's taking the bet. I don't know if I'm ready for them to go that far, but you know what? Hey, the odds are pretty good. There's a decent payout there if you take it. I I don't know if I'm putting my money on that one.
Super Bowl, that's a risky one.
That's a long road, but the odds are there, so I can see why people are taking them, saying first-year head coach, first-year coordinator. Nobody knows how it's going to come together. A lot of us think that the team was a little bit better talent-wise than what the record said a year ago. So, you know what? Hey, it's not the craziest thing in the world. Maybe.
Also, this one's a pretty good one. This one's a little bit better. Most bet teams to win the AFC. You got Buffalo.
Okay.
3.5 to 1 at number 1. Number 2, Jacksonville at 40 to 1.
Hey, look, the road through the AFC South isn't hard, which, you know, that sets you up. Maybe if you win the division, you win a couple of games. Next thing you know, you win the AFC. Who knows? I mean, I'm in the same spot where I was at with the Super Bowl one with this one.
The same spot for just the AFC?
That's tough. That's tough.
I guess you're right. You're right.
Look, to get through the AFC, you got to get through the powerhouses. Like, you're probably going to see Buffalo. You're probably going to see Baltimore. You're probably going to see Kansas City. I think this team can make the playoffs, but I don't know if they're ready to make that sort of run. Maybe check in with me next year. You know, I don't know if I'm taking that one. But again, the odds. I love a long shot. We love an underdog story.
We do. Hey, but these are two good ones also right here. Most bet players for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Number 1, 10 to 1 odds, Travis Hunter.
No, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I think he's going to win Offensive and Defensive Player of the Year.
Hey,
he's going to play a lot on both sides.
That.
I'll take that one easy.
And most bet players to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, that's also Travis Hunter, 11 to 1. So Travis Hunter at the top of both of those, we like to see that.
Hey, I'm on board for both of those, offensive and defensive. Take them. I'm with that.
Hey, I agree. That's basically what we got time for. I know we do have a preseason game coming up on Saturday.
Yep.
And they can come out and join us because we'll be out there, won't we, Jamal?
Yeah, we'll be out there. We'll have a News for Jags Tealgate coming your way. That's Saturday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. right here on Channel 4. If you're not going to the game, make sure you tune in. You can get all the little tailgate vibes while hanging out in the comfort of the house. We'll be checking out on the weather to see how everything shakes out with that. But fingers crossed, if everything's all green lit and ready to go, then we're going to be hanging out at the slab as we will do for every home game this season. So it should be fun. We got plenty of Jaguar stuff planned for you.
Also, after the game, if you have an opinion on what's going on, you can give us a call, leave us a message. We got the Duval dial-up. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say, positive or negative. We're open to it all. The numbers on your screen. So, yeah, hit us up all throughout the season, even after the first preseason game. We will be there tuning in to hear what you guys have to say.
Hey, you might hear yourself right here on Teal the Show. Hey, we appreciate all of you hanging out with us here tonight. We will see you back here same time next week, but we'll also be back on Monday night, 11:20. Remember, Mondays and Fridays, Teal the Show, come your way right here on Channel 4. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.